If you feel inundated with choices when trying to pick a bottle of wine at the store, you are definitely not alone.
So I go straight to what I'm comfortable with.
I'd be lying if I walked into a shop and still didn't feel overwhelmed. There's so many wines.
That should make us feel better, because Samantha Capaldi is a certified wine sommelier, and she is here to help us.
I'm gonna give you some tips to kind of get out of your comfort zone.
Awesome. We can expand our palate.
Exactly. The more wine you try, the more adventurous you become.
First up, to dip our toes in, she says stick with the grape varietal you like, but try a different region.
This is my comfort zone, my Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir. I feel like you're picking New World Pinots because you see it say Pinot Noir on the labels.
New World wines are commonly from
California, Washington, Oregon.
and are described as wines from
Any region that's not Italy, Spain, and France. Italy, Spain, and France are kind of like the OGs.
and those are called Old World wines, which don't usually state the varietal on the bottle. They're just gonna tell you.
The region and the producer.
So it's time to take notes. If you like Pinot Noir, look for
A Burgundy. So this is a red Burgundy, which is essentially a French Pinot Noir.
meaning it's from the Burgundy region of France.
If you ever see a white wine that says Burgundy wine on the back, that's gonna be Chardonnay.
If you usually like Sauvignon Blanc,
Go for a Sancerre. It is a French Sauv Blanc.
There's so much to learn.
And I swear it gets easier every time you go.
next, don't be afraid to shop private wine labels.
These days at Trader Joe's and Costco, they actually have their own private wine labels.
Which means
They partnered with pretty good wineries to produce wine under their label.
so an easy way to try new wines is if you know
I need a solid Cabernet Sauv, table Pinot Noir, having people over.
Yeah.
Get the Trader Joe's Reserve label, get the Costco label. And they say pretty budget friendly too, which we love.
Interesting.
Finally, if you really can't decide, she says go for bubbly.
When in doubt, bubbles. I think that a sparkling wine can do wonders, meaning you could pair it with a lot of different foods, from an oyster to a steak.
While champagne is delish, it's a bit more expensive because
You can't call champagne champagne
Unless it's
unless
French.
it's made Champagne, France, right?
Yes.
so
I always say Prosecco is a really good bet, but when you could find actually a cava, C-A-V-A, it's a Spanish style bubbly.
Okay.
That is a really good option if you're trying to buy champagne quality wine on what I call a beer budget.
cheers to stepping out of our comfort zones and trying new wines.